go. What's your name?
Harold Keith King II.
Who are you?
Harold Keith King II.
Not your name, but who are you as a person? What builds you?
I'm a metalhead.
Metalhead?
Metalhead. I like my rock and roll metal.
You like music?
Of course I do. I like my family and everything that has to do with it.
Since when have you listened to metal?
Probably the transition would be 1980.
1980?
Mm-hmm.
And who started?
Probably AC/DC. Yeah. It's hard rock.
It's hard rock.
And it leads you into metal.
So you are aficionado to music?
Wait, no. That's a wrong thing to say, man. I just like what I like. My 70s music, my mother was an influence on me.
Your mother was a pianist?
Yes, she was. As a matter of fact, yes.
So she was the one that introduced you into music then?
We didn't even have a TV for, gosh, I was probably 13 years old.
13 years old?
Yeah.
That was what? 1980?
No, it would be, I was 67, so about 1980. Yeah. Let's go with 81, just to be safe.
We'll go with 81. Do you remember that time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about it.
The 70s were cool as fuck, man. I wish I could go back.
You feel like you got fun.
For real, man. I had some good times in the 70s. I ain't kidding you. And I was just a young little buck, man. Because I was born in 67. So by mid-70s, I was rocking, man. Kidding you. Because most of my friends had older brothers, man, and they get you to do shit and be stupid.
Peer pressure?
Huh?
Peer pressure?
Nah, man, it was just an adventure.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I like that way
when
to
I
see
was a
it.
kid, man, I didn't give a shit and I didn't understand what...
Tell me about the 70s. What was you were what, like 12?
Very young. I was in the early 70s to like probably 72 to 75. I was going to baseball. I was in LA at that time. We used to go to Dodger games a lot. Not a real lot, but enough that it was very satisfying for a kid.
Your mother was a musician. She introduced you into music.
No, well, she wasn't a musician. She's, she wasn't a professional, put it that way.
Okay.
But she could play.
She can play.
Yeah. She wasn't professional at all. No.
What about your dad?
My grandmother was even better, man. She was really good.
It seems like music has been a really important thing in your family.
Yeah. Well, it was an influence on me.
Do you think there is bad influence and good influences in music?
Well, yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. But I've never heard it in their music, ever. Yeah. No way.
Can you retell a moment with your mom?
Many.
Tell me about it.
It's not your business.
Oh, my bad.
I'm going to tell you like it is.
Yeah, I get it. That was just funny.
None of your damn business. Leave my mom alone.
How was your dad? Do you remember how was your relationship with him?
My childhood with my father was, we learned how to play catch, baseball, and hit the ball. I was just a little dude at that time. It was plastic bat and plastic ball. And I had a little glove, and it wasn't even the size of a real baseball. But I learned to play it quite well, I think. So that was my father.
He put discipline in you?
Huh?
He ingrained discipline in you. Seems like.
Oh no, my mom was an enforcer. You fucked up. You got
Wait.
whipped.
I know what you
My
mean.
dad was not working and what have you. So the time we got to spend together was quite special because there wasn't that much time.
So it was always good because he needs to be good.
Yeah.
I get
It
it.
wasn't there as much as we'd like, but that's okay. It's not his fault. He's caring for us. You gotta work. Yeah.
So that means he was away for too long time?
No, not really. Not really. But he wasn't there when I was screwing up and my mom needed to whip me. So mom whipped me.
Do you like your childhood?
Oh yes, I would. Yes I do. Straight up, I do.
What do you miss about it?
What do I miss about it? Is that what you said? Actually, I really would want to go back to childhood again. If I could hop in a time machine.
Why? You said that your childhood was good.
But it was childhood. I don't want to be a child anymore.
No liberty?
I mean, well, that's probably true. But I don't give a shit about it. I would not go back to childhood. I wouldn't go back to my puberty stage or my teens stage. Yeah, my 20s I wouldn't even go back to.
How old are
I
you,
would
sir?
go back to 30s.
30s?
Yeah.
Why?
When I was 30 years old, I started having real fun.
California?
I was born in Riverside.
Riverside? And you always stay here?
Yeah. Pretty much. Not exactly this location, but I've been in San Diego for almost 33 years now.
What have you seen here that you like that you don't compare?
I used to come down here when I was just a little boy. We lived in San Bernardino. And Grandma and Grandpa were in Kearney Mesa. The church is not even there. My grandfather was a minister.
So
You know what a minister is?
yeah.
He's a preacher man, more or less, yeah.
Are you religious?
Me, no. I'm not even close to me.
Did your grandpa knew about that?
He died too early, man. He died in 1982.
Oh.
He's the only grandpa I have. It was on my father's side. My mother's side, piece of shit, was never in my life.
He was the only one that was there?
What?
Your paternal grandfather was the only one that was there?
It was on the father's side. My paternal grandfather on my mother's side, fuck off. He's dead now. He's been dead for a long time. Piece of shit.
What do you think was your best and worst choice
My best and what choice of memories?
that you have done?
I've done a lot.
You laughing, man. You have
I've done
something,
a lot
sir.
of things, man. I gotta choose. I've done a lot of things. You know, I'll be honest with you. One of the nicest things I've ever done in my life. One of the things I've ever done in my life, I've lost my virginity. That's what I lost. So that's it.
What about the best?
But
What about the best?
that's it. If I could ever go back and I could ever go back, but I can't.
You miss going back, right?
You can't change the things you've done in your life, buddy. and sometimes it's just regret. Alright? That's the way it is. So you ask some hard questions, I'll give you an honest answer.
Thank you.
That's all you get.
What do you do now?
What?
What do you do now?
I drink.
Drink? You mean?
And smoke and read books.
Was that always the case?
I was a commercial and residential painter.
Oh, like construction type stuff?
After, well, new ones, yes, but residential, you're painting the already structure there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was a
But
painter.
commercial, yeah,
I was a construction painter.
were you?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you got into the thing with the machines and shit.
Oh, yeah, airless, yeah.
Yeah, all that thing.
I know what that is. I
Yeah,
had an
me
airless
too.
and a power washer. For real?
Yeah, it was. I mean, not that much, like for a year almost.
Yeah, I did it for a long time, man.
Man.
And I didn't have a valid license, but I had a Latino friend.
He
He had a license, and I just, hey man, you tell me, if I need this painted, this blah 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 blah, I'll give you this. Okay, cool. Put it in my pocket and get it done, man. For a lot of years, man.
And when did stuff change?
Huh?
When did stuff change?
So when I found out later, I had strokes.
Oh.
Blood clots got in my heavily on this side. Anyway, it don't matter. That's why I'm in a wheelchair now.
So
I couldn't work anymore.
Yeah. Did that came, like out of nowhere? How was the loss?
Of course it was out of nowhere.
One day you just woke up and...
No, actually my strokes were progressive. I kept getting, but I just became homeless because I couldn't work anymore and I couldn't pay my rent. I'm screwed. I gotta go, because I can't work anymore. I had a surgery. I had to have surgery. I was fucked up, man. And I think during the surgery or something like that, that's when I had my strokes. Because after the surgery, I mean, it felt good as a person, but I couldn't do, I wasn't in pain, put it that way. But, yeah.
There was pain.
What is pain?
There was pain.
Oh, of course there was. I had to have 18 inches of my colon taken out.
What the?
That was pain.
You got crowns? You got crowns? You got crowns or that was because of the clots?
What?
You got crowns or that was because of the clots?
Oh no, they fixed it, man. It was cool, man. They did. They didn't was not, and then last year I was about to get discharged. I did half the year I was in the hospital or a care facility. Last year was a bitch, man. And I don't want it.
So this happened in a year or two?
The last one is in 2023. And this is 2024.
Yeah, I know. Can I ask you how was or when? Can you describe when you lost the function of your legs?
Oh, this was back in 2018. Yeah. My first surgery. Yeah. I was the one that they took stuff out of me. Man, that was a rough one. Yeah, it was rough. But I had that second one. But they didn't do that until last year. And it held me up for it was 5 months they held me up. But I feel fine. And I'm happy for that. Don't get me wrong, man. I'm totally happy. Especially that one in 18, man. That one, that got rid of a lot of pain. That's the one that took
18
shit out of me.
Man.
But they used some duct tape and baling wire, put me back together, and I'm good.
Plug and play.
I went through other things as well, but I'm not going to go into that.
Can you tell me an advice that you will give the person that watching?
Pardon?
Can you give me an advice that you will give to the person watching?
Hey, man, I'll just say hello. That's the best I can do, you know?
Do you use drugs?
No, not anymore.
You used to? May I ask, what do you used to do?
Do you know what mainlining is?
Mainline?
Mainlining. That's where you take a needle and you stick it in, you know?
Ah, why?
Because you want to get high.
What? You told me like
You think I'm kidding?
no, I'm not. I just cannot understand. You know what I mean? What do you put on it though?
No, you put it in a syringe, and then you stick the needle in your arm, and the syringe pushes up. You've been in a hospital. Good God, you're only 20 years old.
Yeah, I've been in the hospital, but I mean, what specific what you're doing? Were you doing alcohol?
Back in those days, it was called crank. It was not alcohol.
It was crank.
Yeah.
It's crank.
Yeah.
Oh, so you were doing that? Oh.
Back in those days, yes. I wasn't the owner, and I promise you. I promise you. Because I used to be a runner.
Oh. That current use affect you psychologically?
Oh, it formed part of my life. I guess you could say that, yeah. It's how I conduct myself. The people I knew back then, that's how I conduct my business mostly. It was an influence. I would say so, yes. Yeah. Don't fuck with me. There were biker gangs, dude.
So you were into sports, I imagine, because of that running?
I mostly only played baseball, but I did a little, well, we call it soccer here, but football, whatever.
What do you think that was because your parents didn't influence that on you? Or it was just your own choice?
I'm guessing probably both of them. Hey man, how you doing?
On the sidewalk.
Oh no, get it sold.
Oh my
God. All right, I want half.
Going now?
Here you go.
No, I want to get a drink. I want to get a drink.
I can help you with that.
Huh?
I can help you with that.
Oh.
Not my problem, man. I really don't care.
How do you make money now? Besides that?
I go through, I've got my general relief.
Are you in any government programs?
I'm working on with a counselor to get disability.
Okay.
But it's going to take a lot of time. What? Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't do that.
What is it though? What is it?
It's crystal meth.
Oh!
The bus could buy it. Noisy motherfucker.
If you don't believe in nothing, who is watching you to act good? Who makes you act in a good manner? Who act?
Myself.
But why?
Myself.
Why?
Because that's the way I am. You know? That's what I do.
Are you able to sleep in the night? Are you able to sleep?
I don't know. I'm not trying to right at the moment. You don't know that, man. Sometimes I sleep well, sometimes I don't. I don't know what I'm going to sleep tonight.
Okay.
It just depends on my brain, I guess.
Thank you for this, for real. What would you do in terms of your medical stuff before? Would you check yourself
Oh
before?
boy, that's a real bastard.
I'm sorry. I got another one.
Because that's why I'm here in the present. You know, the past is the past. I can't change that. I gotta be here in the present. And I take a lot of pills. I do.
That's very
Believe me,
positive.
when you forget to take the damn things, woo! The old ticker goes, you did something wrong. For real, man. I ain't kidding.
Thank you.